Know how long this video is going to be. I'll try to keep it under 15 minutes, but right, time to speedrun for everything. This is basically the first room that me and Cameron ever built on this map. That was my bedroom. Then there's like this random horse thing over here. There's chests around here because this was a survival world originally. My room I built out of quartz. I don't know why. I can't fucking get it. This was Cameron's weird ass room, but then if I can move, there we go. Why is there a bit of snow in it? That don't wait. Yeah, that don't make any sense. Can I? There we go. Then we. Oh, for fuck me, sideways. Then we go all the way down here. And then you enter in through here. We built like a secret underground bunker that has that, and also these, which I can spam rapid, and we used to break the game doing that. Okay, I'm not going to fire that way. No. Oh wait, I could just. I think I put too many. Yeah, wait. Oh my fucking arm. This takes us to a different part. That's a minecart that goes down to the other section. This takes us into a random shed of a house. That takes us into. It's actually a really nice house that I built. But it got destroyed the first one, which the first one was much cooler because it was actually furnished. Then I rebuilt this one, and there we go. Right, here's the shed. Then that's why it's got all the retarded stuff in. Boom, shed. There's the conservatory. This is the really nice house I built, except it got blown up. So that's basically version 2. You can tell it's version 2 and how I rushed it because the roofs don't match. We'll come to all that shit in a second. We've got quite the sus thing in the background, but you got Clifton Flats, which isn't finished at all, but you can actually go inside. You've got obviously 911. Then you got Hucknall Flats, which is under construction. You got that. We won't talk about that. That's not talkable. We've got Ryan Addy's Helter Skelter, which oh yeah, because I wanted to go this way game, which is yep, autistic, as you would expect from Ryan Addy. This is basically the entrance of the theme park. This leads off to this is basically what we use as our, if we were in survival, this is what we would use as our tramline shit. Cameron's roller coaster, Cameron's golf, the shop that Cameron sort of started making and I finished off and made it look really nice. This little like weird house that I built, which is kind of cute. Hook a duck, random autism, parkour. Then there's archery where somebody falls down and splashes. My roller coaster that I built quite some time ago, which is pretty cool because it jumps off there and then it leads back down to the very start, which is how I think every roller coaster should be in Minecraft. I almost said Roblox, what the fuck. Then this is literally a coaster I just built a few seconds ago, which I'm going to test out because I really like this one, even though it's extremely slow at the start. There we go. We go up an actual Helter Skelter, unlike Mr. Addy, who doesn't know how to build jack shit. Which leads to this jump, which, look how close it is. Oh yeah. Which leads into the underground. Which leads to a left. Which leads to straight. Yeah. Oh, and then the game decides to freeze a little. And then it goes up. There's a skyscraper there. And then it goes up another set of this. Then does it make it? No. Why has it stopped doing that? It did make it. Now something's happened. I don't know what's happened. Oh well, job for another day. Yeah. Then you go here. And then there's like this thing climbing up a building, which is like another coaster. Then you got a coaster that leads to a glass house. Then you got where the fuck does this one branch off from? Oh, it branches off from there. Oh, I didn't know that was there. This goes up to a house Cameron built. Weapons. Oh, weapon shop. Yeah, it's kind of quite cool. It has a nice view, I guess. Yeah. Oh, fuck me, Christ. Let me out. But yeah, my coaster also still carries on around back there. So that's pretty much the theme park covered. Some random dude built a little house down here, which actually looks pretty dope. Whee! Yeah, quite nice. He turned it into something, I can't remember what it was. It was like a shop. This still looks pretty dope. Hucknall Flats, Clifton Flats, 9/11. Oh yeah, we got all this shit over here as well. We got the random construction that someone made the square block underneath. I didn't like it, so I built it into whatever the fuck this is. Someone made a random pool. This is Cameron's first house built in creative, which it looks okay, I guess. It's kind of confusing because I can never remember. Is it the stairs? It is actually quite a cool layout. I do kind of really like it. Then you've got this, which... Where's this one go to? Oh shit. Hey, this one just goes to there, doesn't it? It literally doesn't go anywhere. We've got a staircase that leads down to my 3 houses built into walls. This coaster kind of goes... It jumps from there and it goes... Oh, this coaster goes up to that very first house. The interior of there is... Interior of here is pretty cool. I kind of like it. It's kind of very mellow and dark. Who doesn't love mellow and dark? It's peaceful, it's calming, it's relaxing. And then they all branch into each other. There's another one down there. Then you got the coaster that leads to the theme park. Then you got the house. Oh yeah, I branched this house off into all these houses, which basically it starts from here and it goes all the way over to that sand town. Oh yeah, this was another random construction someone made when joining. I just edited it because it wasn't fully complete, so I thought, you know what, I'll finish it off in blue glass because why not? So we enter this weird building that is quite cool. You have 2 routes. You can either go up that way or this way. But for today, we're going up this way. Wow. That's like a little escape chute, but this is pretty well. I don't know why that was like that. Then we go up here, which leads up to another house up here, which leads into like a building that you can cross over, which looks pretty cool. Then it leads into another glass building, because I kind of want to carry down the glass buildings. But then it leads into this, which this is one of my favourite ones. Because it's a little hotel that has a little underground room, which I can't get into. Which is actually quite peaceful. I love dark stuff. I'm not a goth, but in Minecraft it makes a much more peaceful atmosphere. This is how most of the rooms are laid out. My dad put balls. Genuinely, he just sent me a message saying balls. I'm quite confused. And then this leads up to the rooftop, which actually, you must admit this hotel is cool as fuck. Very peaceful again. The dark wood is much nicer than bright wood, as I always put dark wood. Then there's like a back door, which isn't closed. My back door's never closed. Sex joke. Which leads up to some random shit Cameron built up on a hillside, which leads down into break my legs. Yeah. I have a cut on my hand that has decided to open up and now bleed all over my controller, but ayo. Ayo. Let's go. See, it still carries on over to there. I kind of thought that was TNT for a second. Then it leads up to a path in here, which leads into another house, which is also extremely mellow, which leads into like a fall down there. Then to get back up, it leads into this house, which is where that fall comes from, and then you just climb up here, and then you climb up there. Then to go down here, what prick broke that? Anyways, it goes into a room which is kind of bright, but also at the same time kind of like dark. Oh yeah, this is one of my favourite aesthetic things to do. Basically, you put these lanterns in behind really dark glass, but you also like black out the very back of it as well. It looks really, really cool. I did it in my other room where the 3 buildings in the cave, and it looks really, really cool in there. But me and Cameron play hide and seek in this map a lot. Well, we played it once, and it actually turned out really, really well. It would be mad to do it with a lot of people, though. It'd actually be really, really enjoyable. Some random ice blocks there, but this leads over to here, which this leads into a room that goes up over there, but I kind of built this earlier and I'm not too sure about it, but I guess I'm keeping it because I CBA to destroy it. The funny thing is that leads down up here, then you jump down and then boom, Bob's your uncle. This is quite cool. Let me try and get in here. But yeah, the only bad thing about hide and seek is in this is you have to give the person a hint in like what region you're in, and if it's something you've built or they've built, because you never fucking know. But yeah, look at this. Fuck. There's a mad view. Got an airport over there. I can't take that seriously. Then you got the Sky Bridge. Let's go view the airport that Cameron built earlier. I think the runway needs to be a bit longer. It should extend out to about where that cactus is there. The one that I'm hovering over. But yeah, I got a control tower which needs a little red spinny thing on top. Yeah, there isn't really much up there. In fact, no, there's a good view up there of the 9/11 building. Twin Towers. Fuck's sake. You could just see the faint view of the plane going, yeah. The plane's pretty, like, retarded. Wow, so that's not all of it. There's still some other shit. Oh yeah, Harvey and Kieran built some random shit over there. Why is there just a random floating skybox? But they built some random shit over there. Right, so we've explored all that. Some random person joined earlier and built this, which I don't know, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But yeah, Hucknall Flats is under construction. We could go in the plane. We can go in the plane, but we're not gonna get like to the plane close enough because it's genuinely retarded. Alright, so if we open it up about here, yeah, I missed everything. But yeah, you can go in the plane and then you can view other shit. Yeah, sort of. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. And then you can view your target, obviously. I can't take this map seriously. But honestly, look at that. You've got shit literally... Oh my god, I didn't actually realise how big this map was until I just did that. Holy shit. I mean, look at this area. This is just full cram-packed of shit. Mad. I'm so glad we built this map. This map, honestly... You know, if someone was to come in and TNT this whole thing, I'd actually cry. Like, I don't get sentimental about things, but this shit, man, we lost friends on this, we gained friends on this. It's just one of those things where if you lose it, you think, well, that's a lot of my life gone, really. And I mean, I haven't spent a lot of time on this. I mean, all in all, on this map, I've probably spent a day within all my time. But, you know, then there's this little, like, incy-wincy village down here. But honestly, it's just such a chill place. If you wanted to do a roleplay server, you could probably do it in this. I definitely still want to build out more. I want to build out to where that Greenlander's up in the trees over there. I reckon that'd be pretty cool. But it's just so mad. Did I miss a floor? No, I thought I missed a floor then. I was like, whoa. Let's set it to night time. I need to turn off all day. Because in night time, Clifton Flats and the Twin Towers honestly looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. Let's go, let's turn off always day. And we're going to set it to midnight. Look how mellow that is. Look at that. How cool that is. Then you got Clifton Flats going, you got Hucknall Flats going. You got the little village over there. This area is not very well lit and I don't know why. I really should do something about that. That's pretty lit up, that's pretty lit up. That's quite lit up. I mean, that's very lit up over there because of sea lanterns. That needs to be lit up. It's just so peaceful and quiet. I can't take that seriously, man. Just fucking 9/11. Right. I guess that's the end. I've pretty much explored everything, I think. Yeah, I think I've explored everything. Like I say, it's just a mad map, and then you got all the roller coasters to go on it and shit, and just travel places. But honestly, let me just go to about roughly top of this mountainside, because this is where the map really ends. But look, shit in the distance doesn't even load in. And then you get closer and it loads in. It's so fucking cool.